Alright guys, you read the title, and this is going to be how to spear mace. And I suggest practicing on difficulty peaceful mode. And we'll say why in a second. Okay, so first you're going to load into your world, just normal world, and you're going to take a mace, which I suggest to be Windburst 2 or 3. I am going to use Windburst 2 because I'm more used to that. You can put it in any slot you want. Then you take a spear. You can put it in any slot you want, but you have to be able to quick change a slot to that slot. It's like maybe you want to go like that or whatever, but you have to be able to quickly swap to it. Then you can have your sword in whatever slot you want. You don't want to put it in your quick change slot though. And then I would suggest for the beginning of your practice to offhand wind charges, but you can also put wind charges in your switching slot. So yeah. Okay. Now you're going to enchant your spear with the new lunge enchantment. So, the highest you can go with this is lunge 3. Now, what the lunge enchantment does is when you use your left click ability, it lunges you forward. And if you're in the air, it does this a lot further. But there are some downsides to it. It has a super long cooldown, and it's really hard to use this in combat nearly as effectively as it could be. But this is where this strat fully gets in. Now, if we use something called attribute swapping, which you might have used before in things like Mace PvP, where maybe you have, let's say this is Breach and you have your sword, you can quickly swap between the two weapons and get a Breach swap. Now that's pretty much what we're doing with the lunge enchantment. It's a lot harder to do because there's a lot tighter of a window, but if we click on our swap to our spear and then swap back, we can do this lunge enchantment with the cooldown of our hand. It's super difficult, as you can see, but you can even do this mid-air. Now this is where the spear macing tech comes into. So we're going to take out an iron golem. We're going to spawn that, and we're going to do slash effect, give at E, and I am actually going to try weakness because I've never used it for this one. Oh, whoops. But it should do the same thing, where basically it's immortal. Oh wait, I forgot that that's how that works. Hold up. Oh, there we go. Okay, okay, so I actually just do resistance. 255. Alright? And now, what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a safe distance away, like about this far. Spear, and then mace. And then you can mace some more, and if you need to get out of there, use your spear. I suggest, like, I'll use this guy for an example. I would suggest macing and then doing it. Oop, I messed that up. Like macing and then spearing. It just makes things a lot easier. Yep, and then you can chain this as much as you want. And if we like go into third person mode, do you see how fast we're flying there? Like that is ridiculous. Like no one can catch us. And especially because most servers don't allow elytras in combat, you could just use this to get away from your opponent. Now I'm guessing because the spear hasn't been fully implemented into most servers because it's pretty new. It might be banned on some servers, but this strategy is super useful. Now you can even combine this with attribute swapping. Like you can go like that, and then if I want to get back in, I can go. Oop, I messed that up there. I do have a broken pinky finger, so I will be playing very weirdly. Let's go right here. Oop, whoops, whoops. Let me get back away then. Ah, dang it. It's still pretty tough of a mechanic to pull off, especially with the attribute swap. Oop. And again, this is really tricky, and if you want to learn it a little bit easier, try with your sword at first. Especially if you're more experienced at other combat techniques, this will be a lot easier because you're used to the sword's cooldown. And then you can like, but you do want to eventually move on to just your hand because it is way faster and you could do it a lot more. Ooh, what did I just do with my sword? Did I put in what? No, I didn't. It's weird. Okay. I personally just keep my sword in my 3 slot whenever I'm doing this deck. Even though I don't normally use it in my 3 slot, you kind of have to adapt your hotbar. See if I can get those. Ooh. Ah. Ah. Ooh, okay. Now, this tech is heavily blocked by the shield. If you don't know, shield breaks all mechanics. So, how do we do this? Well, take an axe and replace it with sword slot. Like, I'll probably do this because I have my Q set to, I'll have my Q set to sword. So yeah, what you can then do is, so let's say and then you can go like, boom, there we go. Stun slamming. Oop, whoops. Yep. Now, if you don't know how to stun slam, you can watch one of my other videos on how to electrobase. Or, as just a little rundown, all you have to do is truly spam click with your axe until you break their shield, and then swap to your mace. You continue spam clicking. It is a little bit hard tech, so the shield does still kind of counter it, but it does help a lot. Oops. You can also use this if you're running low as well. And that'll be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.